Walking in the steps of her grandmother, Dulari Sanka, Sidi Sanka is a third generation and devoted to the family business. But this year for Diwali, there's no matriarch, and now the burdens of the business fall on them. The names The Little Store and Chatak Food hold weight in the Hindu community. Birthed from just a tailor shop at Lower Rapsy Street, The Little Store in Crepe is now an international enterprise.
She could not get something for herself, she will get it for herself as well as for other people. And that's how the business came about. When she could not find puja materials for herself and her family, she eventually collected extra and started selling that at the tailoring shop that they had.
Her work is memorialized in the images from yesteryear and in the creation of what we enjoy in our food and spiritual activities. Most of Dulari Sanka business prowess came from innovation and the needs of many in the Hindu community. Out of The Little Store and her passion for great tasting food, Chatak Food brand was established.
She was very ingenious, meaning a spice spoils because of moisture. So she would find her own way in drying these spices, either by re-roasting it, putting it into the sun and airing it out, letting it sun dry again. And eventually she started making her own blends, and that gave birth to Chatak Foods.
Fast forward to 2019, this is a Chatak Food brand. Each item still using Dulari Sanka recipes. With Diwali just under a week away, business still goes on and the Sanka family continues their passion for the thousands of devotees in TNT and the region. Dulari's son, who is now the managing director, Anand Sanka, vividly remembers the Diwali runs using his bicycle.
It was a recession in Trinidad in the 80s, and she said, this thing not selling, I better make some curry powder, and that's how we started. She started blending the seeds and so forth, getting the information from her mother, and she blend the seeds, and I happened to take it up in my bicycle and take it to the mill.
Dulari traveled far and wide in search for businesses, bringing goods and services and machinery to get the job done in TNT. Be it in China, India, Italy and England, she traveled to India on over 15 occasions and invented the brass cup deer, which the world is fond of today. By purchasing two parts and merging them into one, from a remote town in South India, bringing it to New Delhi and having it mass-produced for the Trinidad market. It is also known as Akan Jayot deer. She spent over 30 years in business, but what Sidi says was most enjoyable for her grandmother was meeting and attending the many events.
When she's not going by herself. She's going to take out an entire maxi load of ladies from the area and take them to different parts of Trinidad, whether it be Pinal, San Fernando. She would go as far as Sangre Grande, Sangre Chiquito.
Dulari Sanka will be missed, and her legacy will live on in many of her brands through meals and prayers in this festive season. Otto Carrington, CNC3 News.